In this video, I'm going to show you how you can create new contacts inside of Zoho CRM. If you are a Zoho One subscriber, then you'll see the screen that I'm currently on right now, where you have this suite of the Zoho applications all in the one module. So if you are that user, you'll need to find the handshake icon where it says CRM and then select that. If you are a standard Zoho CRM user, you will need to log into the system by visiting this URL at the top here, which will be crm.zoho.com. And that will ask you to log in. And then once you've logged in, you will see the home page, something similar to what I see here. This is a demo account, so you can see live data in the system. Yours may not look this well presented in the early stages. If you're already using the Zoho CRM system, then it may already be pre-populated with some information, so don't be alarmed. At the top here, we have these little icons up here with a name against them. And essentially what these are all clickable, and these are called modules. So what we want to do is across the top here, we want to find the contacts module. And it will look something like this, or it will have no contacts in the system. Depending on your screen size, there is this filter by contacts on the left-hand side, and this allows you to filter by searching for a specific criteria of a contact in the system. This may be in your way and it may be annoying. If this is the case, there is a little gray button here and you can select this and it will hide and go away to the side. If you ever need to bring it back, you should be able to see the little gray button still to the left there and it will pull back out. But if you need to find a contact based on a specific result value that is stored in the system, then you can go by this filtered contacts and you can say, I am looking for someone where their email is sam@ardento.com.au and press enter. It will automatically filter every user in the system that has the email address sam@ardento.com. You can also say that it ends with and then delete the SAM because you might not actually know their email address. And you can also filter based on just anything at Ardento, and you'll find that it will come up with multiple email addresses associated to that email account. That's what the filter by contacts is for. And we can just go ahead and unclick that and then de-apply the filter by clicking apply filter. And then we can just hide that little view to the left-hand side. The next thing on the left-hand side here at the top is actually a view. And these specific views allow you to kind of have a quick snapshot at, certain parameters that these contacts are in. Some contacts might be in financial planning, some might be accountants, some people might only be doing bookkeeping services with you, some people might be a non-for-profit client and things like that. So you can actually start creating filters that you want, okay, so that you can quickly snapshot to those specific users. And you can do so by clicking on the Create View button and then going forward and creating criterias, just like we did with a filter, okay, around why those people need to be in those specific groups. It doesn't move them into the groups, it's just a filter. It will only apply it when you select on whichever filter needs to be applied to, okay? Now, all that's all well and good, but we need to have a contact in the system already to be able to do that. So what we need to do is on the right-hand side, there is a plus button. You'll notice that there is actually two. There is one on the blue bar at the top. This is a universal plus button. It doesn't matter where you are in the system at any given point. You could add a new record in any of those modules that you can possibly add in there whenever you need to. Or if you're already in the contacts module, Then in the top right-hand corner next to import, there is a plus button. And we are going to select the plus button. And this is where you get to create a new contact. Okay? And I'm going to call this YouTube. And then the last name is going to be called Demo. Okay? You can add in the birth date of this specific video. And you can select any other field that you guys customize. Now, bear in mind, all of these fields, bar a few of them, can be modified or deleted out of the system. You do not need all of these fields. If these fields are irrelevant to you, then you need to go delete them. This is in another video that we have linked in this tutorial, but you can remove these if they're irrelevant. And each one of these fields represents capturing data for this contact. If there is data that you want to capture against your contacts and it's not in here, then we highly recommend that you add it, or you seek your administrator to get that field added to collect that data against your client. Now we just go in here and we create an email address for the client. We can go in here and create a phone number for the client, okay? And we can assign them to a specific department, okay? And we can also give them an age of, say, they're 50 years old. Now, there's all sorts of things you can do with age fields and creating automation around updating their ages automatically and things like that. They will become in future videos. And we can select Save. Now it's going to reroute you directly to the record that we just created. If we click this back button, it's going to take us back to that screen we saw before, which is listing every contact in the system. However, in this instance, you can see here that we are now looking at this contact information, and we can scroll down here and look at the information that we've just entered into the system. Some of these fields are irrelevant to you guys, and everyone will have their own fields based on their own organization and how they work. But that is how you add a contact. On the left-hand side, there are things called related lists. And this is where you can add in things that we need to attach, records and logging information and jobs and information about what this contact has under their suite. Thanks for watching the video.